Man, I swear trolls are gonna freaking love this thing, but if you want to step up your personalization game, this is also a pretty cool piece of tech. Hey guys, it's Matt here, and today we're taking a look at this tiny printer called the Bentsai B10 Mini, and it really is mini. Like, you could put this in your backpack, put it in your pocket even. I mean, it's so tiny, and it has the ability to print text, logos, images, like bitmap files, whatever, and the overall print height it can print at is only like 1/2 inch, so it's not like the biggest image you're going to be able to print from this thing. But if you want to print some like labels or just logos and personalize some things like some AirPods or a business card, or maybe you want to label some boxes, whatever, this thing can do a really great job of that. Now, in terms of the price, I think it's a little bit extreme. It's $3.99 for this, and it does come with like an ink cartridge and things, but that's super expensive for a printer. Like, think about the printer you could buy for that amount of money. You could probably get some big industrial laser printer or something like that, but I guess you're really paying for the compact size and the design. If you think it's worth $3.99, let me know down below, but you can pick up an early bird price on Indiegogo for $2.29, so a little bit more reasonable, still quite high, but that's the price. So you're probably wondering, like, how do you actually connect to this thing? And it just connects via Wi-Fi. You go in your settings, connect to it, and there's an app called like PrintFox, and once you open the app up, you select your printer, you can type in text, add your image files or logos, whatever it might be, and then you just go ahead and print. Once you've sent the file to the printer, you just click the button on the printer. There's only one button, and then that will initiate the print, and then you can just swipe on an object and it will print on it. And something cool is it saves the file that you send, so you can click this button as many times as you want and print the same thing over and over again. Honestly, I think this thing is super useful, like especially for maybe startup companies and you just want to print some business cards or put your logo on some things. This is really cool. And something great is you can actually wash the logo off. So I've printed on my AirPods and then decided I don't want it on there, and then I've just wiped it off again. The only real issue I found is the app isn't very user-friendly. It's just kind of clunky, and there isn't much choice for fonts. There's only about 3 or 4 different choices. It would have been nice to have like a big selection of different fonts you could use. That would be really nice. I guess one way around it is you can find fonts online, save it as a bitmap, and then import it into the app and then print. But it's just a hassle, like it's an extra step that really isn't needed. So it would have been nice if they could add more fonts. In terms of build quality, the whole thing is made of plastic, and it does come in these 3 different colors, so yellow, white, and black. Yellow is probably my least favorite, but you know, it does the job. Kind of a little bit rattly. It doesn't feel like the most premium thing in the world. Like, there's definitely things better built than this. And there is some openings, so if you want to actually swap out the ink cartridge, there's a button on the bottom that opens up this tray and you can slide in different colors of ink cartridges. So that's also another downside. It can only print in one color, so you can't actually print images with multiple colors or text, whatever. It has to be in a single color. So you can purchase the ink cartridges from their link down below. They are also pretty pricey, but there's a few different color options, which is nice, including an invisible ink, which I haven't tried, but sounds pretty cool. In terms of battery life, this thing has 500 milliamp hours, so it charges up pretty quick, has USB-C, which is nice, but it only lasts around 3 hours of printing time, which isn't the best. I mean, I guess it's okay, but the worst thing is that it's 3.5 hours standby time. So if you accidentally leave this on, it's gonna drain like crazy. On the front, there is a single LED. This LED is pretty important. It tells you whether the device is actually turned on, whether it's connected to Wi-Fi, whether it's low on power, and if it's charging. So in order to print, you simply remove the magnetic end, and there's the actual part that sprays the ink out. And something interesting is it doesn't need to physically touch the object you're printing, so it actually sprays up to a distance of 5 millimeters, so you can actually hold it away from an object, which is pretty cool. And this piece has wheels on it, so it actually goes ahead and slides across your object. And I found it to work really good. I've had no issue printing on any rough objects or any sort of weird textured objects. It seems to work great on everything. I even printed on some plates when moving just to keep track of them, and it worked great. And the ink is still there today, so I really can't fault the printing ability. Now, in terms of resolution, this thing prints at 600 dpi, but the overall height of the printing is only about 1/2 inch. So really you can't print anything big anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. Now they state on the website that their 42 milliliter cartridge can actually print up to 2 million characters before it runs out of ink, which is exceptionally good. So if you're printing business cards or whatever, this is going to last a long time, and it hasn't actually ran anywhere near low for me, and I've been printing a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much my overall thoughts of this device. It's a great little printer, pretty pricey, not the best battery life, but overall really good printing ability for the size. So I really can't say much more. Let me know what you think down below, and all links to the Indiegogo page are right in the description. So go check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to hit that subscribe button as well. So see you later.